All right, man, we back. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow, Mercury Sports Talk. Let's get it in one time. For the one time today, I will be doing the live reaction or the live preview, for the Cardinals game. So make sure y'all be on alert for that. But apparently, Sheila Hamp and her husband pulled up on Matt Patricia today. Let's talk about that. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I appreciate the love, support, everybody giving me. The best support you can give me is sharing the video. Financial support is cool. Cash App, PayPal there, and then super chat during premieres and live streams. But I love that share. I love that share button. So share the video. So apparently, she pulled up on Matt Patricia today. They got a real murky picture of it, and she talked to him. I don't know what they talked about. I don't know if it was a warning shot. But I'm not impressed. She want to impress me. If they start off 0-4 going to the bye, fire! And also we talk about should they fire Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia separately. So I'm gonna cook for a minute. She want to impress me. He going to that bye week 0-4. Fire! And she want to impress me. She'll fire him in general and during the season. If they somehow, won and whatever, going into the Houston game and they lose or they still ain't won, and she go down to the sideline and she fired Matt Patricia and Quinn Trisha and Bob and Matt on the sideline during the game and let them give them their pink slips on national TV, I'll put some respect on her name. I'll approach her like she a different owner. I will put some respect on her name. She do that. She fired them after 0-4. I'll put some respect on her name. Real shit. But I don't know, maybe she was, checking on like how everything going. She already said she'd get on the benefit of the doubt because it was an irregular season. She's still a Ford. She like them raggedy ass cars they make. She's still a Ford. It don't matter to me. So if she won't show me she ain't no Ford, fire her. They go 0-4, I will come out with an open mind about the ownership. My stance don't change. Ever since the Ford took over this team since 57, it's been trash. Trash. Abysmal. Any adjective that go around with those words, it's been horrible. So all these people saying, oh, if they sell the team, somebody's going to move them. Shut up. It's a gold mine. If you can make money when you ain't winning all these years and you turn over profits, come on, it's a gold mine. But I don't know, maybe she could have, I don't think she would have pressed him at practice in front of the players. So I don't think it was, I think if they had that conversation, it would be behind closed doors. Like, yeah, you better win or you gone, Maybe she showed up to show support to the team. Like, okay, I'm an owner, I'm going to be a little bit of hands-on, or whatever the situation may be. But if she afford. Until she showed me different, the motherfucking difference is gonna be her husband. If her husband know about football, that's gonna be the bright spot. If he know about football just enough, then maybe he can manipulate her or pull the strings, or I don't want to say manipulate. Maybe he can give her some advice about what to do. But if you want me to respect her and approach her as new ownership, she got to show me something different. 0-4, they in 5. Now, there's some things going around that, maybe they fired Matt Patricia, not Bob Quinn. No, they got to be a couple. They got to be a ballroom couple. If anything, you fire Bob Quinn first. If anything, you give him his pink slip first. People say, well, why? He the one that brought him here. He messed up a good thing trying to use the corporate buddy system. He did that. Caldwell was good. Terrell Austin was the first defensive coordinator in years to manufacture pressure. Terrell Austin was a dude who knew how to blitz. Remember, Jim Schwartz didn't know how to blitz neither. People forget that in Detroit. Jim Schwartz defense didn't know how to blitz. All he did was getting there with 4. They didn't believe in DBs. They didn't believe, man. Terrell Austin had the best defense Detroit seen in 20 years. They was a top 3, top 5 defense. You know? Best defense we've seen in years. You got to give him his credit. He's an awesome defensive coordinator. Awesome. But I digress a little bit. My bad. But you got to fire them together. Bob Quinn should go first. There's no doubt in my mind. He messed it up by bringing back Patricia here. Don't forget he got rid of the capologists who got the cap back together and brought in a Patriot guy to run the cap. He the one that started this. He the one that messed up a good thing. He the one that fired Jim Caldwell. He the one that gave him that 1-year deal. It was him. And then even in the you want to make an exception for him that he shouldn't get fired. Only case you can make an exception if he would have drafted better. That's the only way. If he ain't drafted one superstar yet. The closest thing he drafted was Kenny Galladay. And he ain't a superstar not because he ain't put the numbers up and he ain't got the ability. He ain't a superstar off the strength that the team has been bad. Had the team been winning, Kenny Galladay probably be a top 6, top 5 receiver. He faster and quicker than DeAndre Hopkins. His hands good. Hopkins dropped really about a lot of balls last year. The difference is he ain't winning. He ain't on a lot of national televised games. And, you know, Bob Quinn has done everything Patriot way. They don't want any individuality. They want you to run a military type of style, but that ain't fun if you're not winning. That's why they ain't drafted stars. They don't want no top tier talent. They want a team atmosphere. They want an ant atmosphere where all the ants work together so everybody can eat. That's what they want. And that don't work today. These guys got social media. You know what I'm saying? They want to be an individual. So you can't draft stars and you can't get stars to Detroit. And your system sucks. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Bob Quinn should survive. He should be the first to go. Don't forget, he chose to keep Jim Bob Cooter. Oh, we can go on and on about his mistakes. He chose to keep Jim Bob Cooter. And we all knew Jim Bob Cooter sucked cooter balls. We all knew he couldn't coach. That wasn't no news flash. That was no news flash. Everybody knows Jim Bob Cooter sucked. It wasn't nothing new. Defense sucked. His offense sucks. Didn't know how to break down the defense. He the same. He looking like a poor man's Darrell Bevel. So we can just talk about the mistakes that he made. Keeping Abner Abdul and Theo Reddick to head the backfield. We all knew they sucked. Alright, that's true. They suck. Could have drafted Alvin Kamara. Could have drafted Kareem Hunt. You can keep going on and on and on again. Then he ended up with Kerryon Johnson, who ain't nothing. Run like his feet hurt this year. No explosion. No flash. No nothing. Anything he came in Detroit with, it gone. And don't forget, he had to rebuild the offensive line twice. He paid Taylor Decker, who didn't deserve it. Rick Wagner, TJ Lang. Think he drafted Glasgow, let him walk, brought in Big V, he ain't played yet. All the draft picks, Will Harris, trash. Julian Okoro, he ain't starting. Tabai, he playing a little bit, but he ain't really overtook that spot. Tease Tabor. So he should be the first to go. I would defend him if his personnel decisions was a lot better. I would defend him if he drafted better. If he got better free. Yeah, he brought Collins in, he been utter trash. He brought Trey Flowers in, he been utter trash. He brought Coleman in, he been utter trash. He signed Quadre Diggs and then traded him. Got rid of Darius Slade, tried to replace him with Jeff Okuda. It didn't work. And don't forget, he don't listen to his scouting department. He don't. He don't listen to his head coach. His coach wanted Brown. He wanted Okuda. Scouting department wanted two Isaiah Simmons. Come on, we can just go on in a laundry list of mistakes he made. You can say, well, Tease Tabor was his biggest mistake. Whoa, are you sure? He drafted that kid out of Clemson. He ain't played yet for real. 2 years, going on 2 years, he ain't played. So he got a lot of mistakes. He done wasted a lot of money. Bringing in Patriot players. Come on, man. Bob Quinn should be gone today. If they do fire both of them, Bob Quinn better get his pink slip first. Bob Quinn has been utter trash. People ask me, is he worse than Matt Patricia? I mean, or worse than Tom Mawan and Martin Mayhew? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia, just trash. Utter trash. Garbage. Mama should have swallowed him at beforehand. Trash. Ain't no way around it. He came in to coach defense. Defense been terrible. Can't stop the run. Don't know how to get pass rush. You know, don't know nothing. It just looked like Bill Belichick was everything over there. I think a Josh McDaniels hire would have worked a lot better. I do. I think a Josh McDaniels hire would have worked a lot better. I think he had failed already. He failed. But you know what? We know he know how to coach offense. Patricia didn't know nothing about defense. 3 years, two and some change until his tenure, they still can't stop the run. He still can't get pressure on the quarterback. Come on, man. It's like if Jim Bob Cooter coached the team. He don't know nothing. He don't have no people skills. Some people think he a racist. The players don't want to play for him. I don't care what they say. So he failing on every phase. He don't have game management. So he got this job based off a handshake agreement. That's all. He got this job off a handshake agreement. But still, he's still responsible. He's still responsible. Well, Bob Quinn is still responsible for him. So at the end of the day, y'all can say it's a package deal. I would agree. But Bob Quinn, if I had to fire one first, it would be Bob Quinn. It would. He's terrible. But let me know what you guys think, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video questions. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App is $CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate personally is to share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Hey, let me know what you guys think about the video. One time for the one time. We gone.